Alrighty. Let me put my phone on mute. Before we get started. There we go. All right. And so, let me see. You said some questions. Here it is. Is going to pick up from Highland, Maryland. Let's see here. Up from Highland, Maryland. Oh, girl, not the tower moment. The tower moment. Coins. Eight of coins. Of wands. Father of coins. Mother of coins. Four of coins. Five of knives and six of baskets. This is telling a story. This five of knives moment, I feel like is going to be the tower moment that you're experiencing. Okay, so the question is, when are things going to pick up from hiring? Or are things going to pick up from hiring Maryland? Okay, let me go over your digits really quickly. But this is telling a story. Two fours, insomnia or dispute. So this is your two fours right here. That's your dispute right there. Can you see everything? Okay. And then you have two kings, minor council or projects. Let me make sure the microphone is on as well. Okay. Okay. So okay, so basically this is this is kind of telling a story of, and this is the dispute, right? This five of knives. So this is you going back over her resume, right? As the mother of coins, you are looking at the the combativeness and the things that are going on that aren't really moving forward, and how this is affecting what your coins, because that's where we have how this is affecting your coins. Now, regarding how it's affecting your coins, there's some lesson that you are learning within this teamwork strategy, because the three of coins is just that. The three of coins or pentacles is going to be teamwork, educating yourself. It's an energy of learning a lesson. It could be, school, tuition payments, things of that sort. But what it feels like is you taking a step back, looking at her resume, and then calling her on all the things that she said that she was able to do, as you being the mother and father of this business. It's almost as if like, okay, these are the things that you said that you can do, and I'm not seeing the results of what you said on paper that you could do. Okay, from there, there's a strategizing energy here. The sit down and being clear on what your job duties are and the need for you to be able to accomplish those. That's the communication, and this is almost like a fight, an argument, a discussion, the dispute that these the two fours are talking about. Okay, within this dispute energy, you are Well, let me just say this. This Four of Coins sees you ensuring that your accounting, because we got a lot of coins down here. Your accounting is like bees knees, dotted I's, crossed T's, like perfection. Like all of your, like almost forensic accountant looking type accountant books, that your books are correct is really what it's looking at. It sees you holding back information from people that feel like they need to know it, and it's on a need to know basis. Okay. So your two kings, this minor council or this project, is going to be the turning point for this particular business relationship. So the dispute might be that tower moment where all of the shit is going to hit the fan. Okay. But what's left after that is going to be a solid building foundation for y'all's relationship. Okay. I do feel like there's skills there that this individual has that is going to help you on your business journey. Knowledge, it could be knowledge that she has that's going to help you on your business journey, but you have to be very mindful with the things that you are sharing with this individual regarding your business. Okay, you want to keep as much to yourself. Like I say, share on a need to know basis only. You're going to have to step into your entrepreneurial hat for this, especially with the Father of Knives, because the Father of Knives is very much the intellectual, articulate, even, and with minor counsel, it's even like a judge. It's that outside influence that's going to give fair decisions on, or a fair outcome on what's coming through. So you could have possibly another outside person come in to do this conversation with her, especially if you feel like you are not respected as a boss. There could be, again, maybe an accountant for your job, or some outside male entity that's going to come in that I feel like possibly could even be more respected, but is going to really set the boundaries of, you said this is what you could do, this is what you put on paper, and now we need you to accomplish that, what you said you could put on paper. Now, within the Six of Baskets and the Eight of Coins, there's going to be a lot of hard work that you're going to have to put in with this individual. But the Six of Baskets shows that it is potentially prosperous. It seems like there could be a need to abandon the way that you do things for a different way of doing things. Or this could be an energy of maybe possibly just realizing that after this, that the partnership um, may not be as beneficial as you wanted it to be. And you may have to be looking at what it's going to look like to cut ties with this individual, as far as abandonment is concerned. So either you're going to abandon the way of doing things and merge together on a different playing field to get these, baskets together, or you're going to abandon completely the partnership, or abandon completely the job that she's being asked to do. What I will say, within that tower moment, and the two fours, expect sharp words. Expect to be able to have to go back and forth with someone in a very business-like, articulate manner. Okay. Back. I have to go stop and get some coffee. Some coffee. Okay. And your next question. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the read from here, and then we can back up and do what's going on with Jay. And talk about your love life. We'll do a separate love reading is what we'll do for that. So, messages from God Most High for Courtney from today to the 1st of May of 2025. Available from today until May 1st, 2025. Daughter of Coins is your overall. Okay, so this is clarifying a little bit of that Maryland energy. You are going to have some new contracts coming in. I think the vetting process is going to be interesting. It seems almost as if the contracts that are coming in and the work that you are having to do is very time consuming, arduous, like an uphill battle. The bright side of that uphill battle is that you're clear on action and you're clear on communication, clear on where you're headed, at least from today into the 1st of May, is what it feels like. Your Father of Coins again. 7 of Wands, which is interesting. So the 7 of Wands and the normal ride of weight is the person that's trying to at least not in the regular rider, in the one that I usually read, I take it back, is the one that's standing there kind of like defending herself with all of the ones coming at her. And so in that deck, I'm always feeling as if you're having to defend yourself. You're having to stand your ground on what it is that you said you were going to do. And that's what this feels like, especially with the protest right here. It's very stand your ground, stand on what you said. I said what I said, and this is the action that I want to see from it. You are commanding your workers right now. I am the employer. I have the vision for this business. I am mom. I said what I said and I'm standing on business. Okay. That's what that is. You got a lot of action coming out for you as well. What else do we have? 7 of Coins and Son of Wands. So listen, you have no cups, no cups and no knives or whatever in this deck. Yeah, the swords is what it is. You don't have any mental logic words. You don't have any feelings in this reading. Okay, there's just like I'm hearing King of Sorrow by Sade, and now I'm hearing Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry. So it's almost like, because in that video Sade was like doing everything. She had to get up, she had to walk to work, da 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 da. And now I'm hearing like with the Not Gonna Cry, it's like, you know what, this is my norm, this is my reality, I'm gonna keep it pushing. So you got Daughter of Wands, Mother of Wands, Son of Wands. This is pertinent. Oh no, because it's coins. I was about to say this is pertinent to the whole royalty crew, right? And within the actions aspect of that. Okay. I had to pause the video again, but I'm glad I did, because I'm seeing something differently here. So your daughter in this situation, and I'm realizing why it is that Spirit wants me to use this deck also, okay, is about messages that are coming in towards you and changes, right? It's really giving confirmation of you having a clear idea, because now you have 2 daughters, and 2 pages, which are 2 daughters, is disquiet, noise, or society. So the disquiet and the disquiet is what you're not trying to hear. That's what you're not trying to hear. The messages that are coming in and the changes and the information that comes in that's causing these like ripples, and be on the lookout for any and all types of letters or books or documents. Okay. I remember I told you when you hired this individual to make sure that you dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's. So I'm going back to that information of reviewing what it is that you came to me. You came to me and told me X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now, expect some type of pushback. Expect, because again, with the Seven of Wands, it's a defensive energy there as well. Someone's going to be a little defensive. Now, onto your sons, which is your knights, right? This is this energy that you feel. There's almost like an energy of you. Knights are kind of like passionate, right? This is what you're passionate about. And within this card because it's wands also, so it is action. And usually when I'm reading this card as an action of being risky, right? You took a risk within taking this individual on, and now you need it to pay off. Now you need, especially with the selfie stick over here, it's almost like we're turning this on you. We're going to take accountability, right? And within all aspects of it, there is something, especially with the previous cards having some information regarding minor counsel. You see these people that are looking in from the outside at the situation and how it's going to play out. All right. There is an audience here. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's going to bode well or not, but that's really what I'm feeling. And I don't know if that's within work energy or also dealing with Jay. It's like, if you want to take me there, I'm going to take it there. All right. Now, your kings within your thoughts. Okay. Your thoughts are in your money. Okay, your thoughts are in your money, but your your physical action with the things that you have to do are within action, within movement, within actually making things happen. Okay, so your thoughts are within your money. Your thoughts are within your business. And then this queen down here is the changes that are occurring and intuitive changes that you have out of that. Now, queens can be very intuitive. They can be very emotional at the same time. So with this being the Queen of Wands or the Mother of Wands, it's asking you to take action on whatever you feel intuitively, whatever your emotions are telling you regarding a certain change. You know intuitively what is out of balance for you, right? And so within that, you're going to have to put the action behind it. Put the action behind the information that's coming in and stand your ground, basically. With the overall being the daughter of coins, I feel like I said, contracts will be coming in. I feel as if not only that, as a season, this could represent fall of the year. Just FYI. Fall of this year. So, yeah, I don't know why that's there. Communication, knowing exactly where we're moving forward to within the information that was given to us. Again, you have the disquiet noise society aspect of this. And then you also have your two sevens. News or a dodgy woman. A dodgy woman. Go figure. Within that seven of coins energy, you're really needing to look at what you've invested in and how this works out. I'm not sure if her time with you ends at the fall of the year, but there's just this energy of you kind of reviewing this contract, going over things with this individual, and you setting the tone. But I also feel like, honestly speaking, it's not as if it was all in vain. It feels as if you did learn some valuable information especially regarding the business and things of that sort regarding, but it almost is very obvious that there needs to be a clarity given. Again, even if you're talking about it from the aspect of Jay as well, what have I invested my time and my energy into for you to run around here, do these sporting activities where we're cheering you on. I'm the one sitting up here putting the action behind everything you got going on, and now I'm getting all of this information, regarding whatever it is that you're doing that's possibly going to cost me more money. The father of coins is that structural energy of either having to spend money, or store, knowing that money needs to be saved for something. Like I say, maybe even the aspect of college and things of that sort is here as well. Let's get some clarification, because I feel like I just kind of, rambled a bit. So let me see. What do we have? Miss Courtney. For the month of April, from today to the 1st of May, 2025, from Dr. Tom. The God. So you do have a lot of male energy, the God and the Goddess. So I am unsure if you have someone else on your team at work that is going to be the outside counsel for this situation. Bear being major employment energy. Now, this does read a couple of different ways. Clearly, the goddess is a female. I could read this as you being your own boss, but then there's a socialization aspect of this garden and possibly meeting someone. If we switch that around, the other way to read this again is to talk about the female at your job and you being the employer, possible socializations that needs to happen in order for you to get an outside male mediator that is going to work on your behalf regarding that female, that dodgy woman. And again, you have news coming in as well towards you regarding possibly a dodgy woman. And yeah, I don't know. Somebody's going to be very defiant and defensive regarding this situation. Um, Within this, it's very your social circles and your people you schmooze, rub elbows with, schmoozing, things of that sort are going to be highlighted for you. I do feel as if you're looking at this from a parent standpoint, it's really talking about, um, you know, needing to get with and on the same page, possibly with parents, regarding any and all sporting and social extracurriculars is what I'm trying to say. Is possibly what it could be as well. Okay, so there is prosperity within the male and the bear energy. The bear energy is always, it could even be financial, energy coming in. It's a big, it's also very much that mother energy, parent energy as well. Um, the term mama bear. So there's that. Here we're hearing, go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Okay, so we're having some self-realizations. We are taking accountability. Like I said, we're definitely needing to look at the truth of some matters, reflect you're definitely got a lot of energy of resistance. So that's why we've got free yourself here, is to let go of that resistance in order for things to grow. That resistance energy is a scarcity mindset. Shame within whatever is going on, you have to kind of let go of whatever embarrassment or shame that you feel regarding it. Kind of like own your shit. It is what it is. Once you look at the truth of the matter and feel whatever it is, that liberation, that's what's going to help you alchemize, be the magician, take all the tools that you have at your disposal to create the outcome that it is that you want. So that's what spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to really, you know, realize that, look at how she's standing there. Like, I'm the shit. I'm the queen here. I'm the queen bee. I run this, this is my business. It's very much putting your foot down type of energy there. I don't feel like you did have that tower moment there. I'm not really sure if I feel a complete and total separation of this. I just feel as if, again, hopefully, because of when you sign the contract being in Mercury retrograde and things of that sort, I just really hope that when you go back and go back through contracts and address whatever it is, um, you're not necessarily liable. You're not at fault. It's going to, again, reflect back onto the individual as far as the truth of what the matter is, if that makes sense. Okay. So here we go. Let me see. Let's do, which ones do you want? She wants to know about a man. I think I'll do these. Let's see. Okay. Actually, I don't think that. Lord, what do they have down there? Down here somewhere outside barking the door. And that's my dog outside. Okay. Messages we got most high recording on when. Hey, hold on. That was not a good shuffle, my friend. It's spit, I think. Okay. Now what I. Okay. So I feel as if you have a very clear idea on what it is that you do not want. Feel like you've grieved your past relationship enough, but there's almost an energy here of needing to have maybe a few more unrequited relationships just to, it almost feels like it will help you not focus so much on what it is that you want, and kind of help you learn a bit more of get more clarity on things that you don't want, if that makes sense. The purpose of dating and dating around is to, you know, get to know different people and realize, like, yeah, no, I'm not really dealing with that. It gives you clarity on what it is that you do want. I feel as if from there is when you're going to kind of develop or, have a new beginning or birth something new. Within that energy and that message, however, the moon in timing. So, if I were to be perfectly honest with you, the moon in tarot is supposed to represent Pisces season. The reason why that does not resonate for me as a reader is various different things. Usually, the moon for me is very Cancerian energy. With the Princess of Pentacles, which I just told you is the fall of the year, as in like autumn. So the closest information that I have for you regarding a when for me would be starting sometime around some years Cancer season, going into the fall of the year is when it would become official, is what it feels like to me. However, again, that is the closest we're going to get regarding, yeah, that's about as close as we're going to get regarding timing. When a win was all I said. So there's that much for you there. I just feel like spirit kind of wants you to date around a bit more. I feel like there's this energy of you possibly settling if you don't, like, because it's not saying that you don't meet good men, but it's a possibility that they're not the individual that you're supposed to be with. And there's still a possibility that you have other soul contracts and soul ties to fulfill before you meet that individual, so that you could also become the individual that you need to become when y'all are supposed to be together, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You got a lot of angel energy here. And you got Archangel Michael, which shows me you're protected. You got walking away, Lord of Spirit, and garden at the gate. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. So your sixth chakra is your vision, you know. Third chakra is solar plexus. Solar plexus, and then you got your first chakra, which is your root chakra, Archangel Michael being, that protecting energy. I feel as if you're very protected, but this garden at the gate is telling me that you need to get out more again, socialize, date a bit more, walk away from the expectations. Like she left, she went through the gate, and this one's over here still apprehensive, like, is that what I want to do? Like, so then you got the door to spirit, talking about not compromising your morals, but absolutely enjoying the fun of what socialization is. Knowing that you're very protected, but keep that vision of where it is that you want to go. Now, your homework is to look up Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Shemuel, because my throat and the way this pollen got me, I don't think I'm going to be able to just read from the book. If you want me to shoot you a picture from the book that I have, I will. Outside of that, are we concluding? I think we're concluding, friend. I think this is going to conclude the messages. If you have questions, of course, I will double down and clarify any other thing. Just ask, of course. And outside of that, my friend, we are going to conclude your messages from now to the 1st of May. I pray that you stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets until you hit me up.